Yo, everybody, Sons of Anarchy, season 3, episode 12. I think it's pretty sure it's 12, yeah. Pretty sure we're on 12 now. And we're going to get straight into it. It's going to be a little bit of a short one today, so I do apologise. But it's just, I'm super tired. I want to get these two episodes out, recorded. Obviously, they're not going to be out, but I want to get them recorded. I'm not going to be able to edit them, but just recorded so that I can actually be prepared to edit them when I have time. Everything's going pretty good at the moment. Season 2 is all done. That went really well. Support on that was good, and all the season 3 so far has done amazing. Um, just can't thank you guys enough for the support. I really do appreciate it. So just a little recap before we do get into it. Jax has actually got his kid back from Ireland. It turns out Salazar has not kidnapped because she's not really a kid, but I guess that's the word they will call it. I'm just going to call it captured Tara. So now the club has returned from Belfast, so you're probably going to see them in cuts now. The reason in Ireland you didn't see them wearing cuts is because basically they're going to a different country. So if you're in a club, you don't wear, obviously because it's territory cut. You don't wear your cut over to a different country. With obviously because they're from California, going to Northern Ireland with California on the back would be a bit weird, even though it's the same club. So they just have no rockers, no reapers, just pretty much their logo on the back. That's all it is. Um, Other than that, I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support. I just want to get straight into this, not waste any more time. Let's just go.
We're gonna have to get up to the cab. You gotta get out of sight.
No, I want to stay here.
Heine's already up there waiting for you.
Let him wait. Nobody knows I'm back.
Lock down the garage.
So yeah, they're all back in their cuts, as you can see, as they're back home in Charmin. They've all got their club colours back on. Some people like to say probably their uniform, but it's not as typical as that. It's not like they're actually working for a company or anything. So let's just say their cuts. They've got them back on.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, honey.
Lila and me.
I think she's sweet. Seems good with her kid.
Yeah, she is.
But she earns her living catching cum in her mouth, and I'm sensing that's a problem for you. You marry her. She needs security. My guess is she starts working with her legs shut.
So OP had to ask Gemma the question. I'm guessing he wanted a second opinion. Um, I feel like it's good for OP to actually talk to someone like the mother of the club. She was always the mother of the club, really. Every member turned to her for a second opinion. Sometimes she did just involve herself, but they did turn to her when they wanted a second opinion. I'm guessing this is OP asking for a second opinion of what Gemma thinks of him and Lila together. Um, Gemma likes Lila, but she knew straight away that OP wasn't 100% certain of her lifestyle. The way that she chooses to earn her living basically doesn't sit well with Ope. It's understandable. If that was me in that perspective, I would probably feel the same. Just someone else being that interactive with the person you're in a relationship with like that. No, like I don't know how Ope could do that. I wouldn't be able to. So I get what he's trying to say, but then I also get what Gemma has said all the way throughout that. Um, she definitely needs security. So Ope is going to have to decide whether he's ready to propose or not after recently losing his wife Donna. So I guess you'll see whether he does.
Take a look at these.
Former high-ranking leaders of the IRA now make up the ruling council of the real IRA.
be able to focus when Tara's safe.
We don't have time for this.
The sooner we find Tara, the sooner I find Jimmy.
4 or 5 different sources. I still have all those relationships. We'd be one of the biggest distributors of weapons in the Northwest.
That's a very big promise, Jimmy. Make the collections.
Yeah, well, it'll go a lot quicker if I'm the one doing it.
I'm not in any hurry. You're lucky to have such a loyal man. It's so easy for him to collect that cash and just disappear.
How long of a drive is it to Vegas?
It can't catch its breath.
It'll settle. It always does.
Not this time. It's all going away. I'm sorry. Thanks for the chat.
Go back.
All alone. God takes your soul. You're on your own. Gotta look this life in the eye.
Your boy.
Yeah, thanks.
That's good. I know why you want to talk.
Salazar has my old lady.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. But I gotta look out for my family, too. Salazar's a threat to me and my club. He's gotta die.
Salazar's got a much bigger card to play than you. He's running dirty errands for Jacob Hale. Jacob Hale becomes mayor. Charming turns into suburban Disneyland. All protected by a corporate fortified county sheriff's department.
Look, I don't want to see the doctor get hurt. But her safety, it ain't my priority.
Her name's Ramona, I think. I can't understand a word she says.
Nobody speaks Spanish?
Nothing. I'm a Puerto Rican from Queens. I speak better Yiddish.
¿Dónde crees?
En el basurero viejo, junto a la calle 18. A lo mejor está ahí. No lo sé. Por favor, por favor.
Let's go.
Stay with them. Careful. I'll go.
That Salazar has digged a big hole, man. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna kill him. After everything he's done, he threatened Jax's life before they went to Belfast. He said, "I'm gonna kill you." What else did he do? He kidnapped. Well, I need to stop saying kidnap because she's not a kid, but it's technically the same thing. He took Tara against her will. That's more better way of saying it. And the supervisor that works at the hospital administrator that had absolutely nothing to do with this. He's been causing trouble all the way through with the Mayans. He killed one of their members of support crew, the Grim Bastards. He's been a complete utter of problems. So I reckon they're gonna just. I reckon Jax has had enough of it all, and just. He's most likely gonna put him down.
Bleed out and die. Hey, you kill anyone. It's not a cop.
Back to your ex-girlfriend. Just straight back from Ireland, just give her a gun and a kiss and just say, shoot anyone that's not a cop. What a way to come back. Technically, I don't know how to class it, but technically they're still really together. After finding out that Tara's pregnant, um, Tara knew that she probably wouldn't go anywhere. Um, Obviously, she's having a baby, so she would want Jax to know the truth and most likely want the baby in Jax's life, so she ain't gonna go anywhere. And she was too deep in the life to just walk out. So I 100% wouldn't really class it as his ex girlfriend. I'd say they were still pretty tight. I think Jax was just going through some shit. He had a lot of emotions going through his head. He was getting confused. A lot of things were going on, and he just made one big utter mistake with another woman, and it just he just needed time away from Tara. I think good good week or two, and that's what he got. Came back with his son. His son pulled them together, and yeah, I wouldn't say it's a fix in their relationship as characters. It would still probably be a bit messy and probably always something that they would most likely bring up. Something maybe that would always be in the back of her mind. So I wouldn't say it's 100% fixed. Like that would he's come back and it's magically fixed everything and they're together, they're happy. I wouldn't say that. I would still say there's most likely would be some hard flashbacks for her. Like if Tara ever sees her around, or every time Tara sees Jax with a woman, what could be going through her brain would be most probably the most awful thing she could think of. But those two together as characters, it's
Salazar's on the run. Looks like the hostages are safe.
Watch the exits, people. He's gonna be moving.
All right, sounds like he's headed to the front. You guys back up the sheriffs. We got this.
Okay. Let's go. Out front.
Come on.
Nowhere left to run, bro. Put the axe down. And I'll let you walk out of here alive. It's bullshit. It's not bullshit. You got dirt on Hale. We want to see that prick burn. I'll let you walk out of here. You gotta rat him out. Come on, bro. He came at me with the axe. I had no choice.
Looks healthy.
is okay. That's good. So the baby's healthy. Then basically clarifying that the baby is healthy and nothing has happened during her being taken against her will, basically, just to check up, follow up. So the baby's all good.
According to him, he brought down Salazar single-handed. After this, Oswald will be an idiot to ever run against him.
Go the other way.
Well, I guess, it's time to retire.
Unser is going to be retiring, so I'm pretty damn sure that when we're going into season 4, Unser will most likely, I reckon, not be a cop anymore. I can't remember what episode it was, but they said something about some sort of sheriff department taking over Charming PD. So it looks like Charming PD going into a brand new season, because it's not going to be this season. Going into a new season, it's going to be taken over by another department. which means Hunter will be retiring. It kind of feels like Jack's kind of still, even though Hale is dead, kept his promise to Hale towards the end. Hale wanted to make sure that Hunter stepped down and he wasn't a club, like he wasn't a cop anymore. And that was one of the things he said he would do what he can to make that happen. So I think that's in season 2. Yeah, that was quite a bit ago now. He said he'll do what he can to make that happen, and he finally has. So he just proves he's a man of his word. He even though Hale's dead and he's not going to get the chief, he still sold out his promise and followed it through. It was like, yeah, considering you kept it quiet about OP, I will follow this through for you. So I'm guessing that's had a little bit to do with it as well.
Vote in a new member before we go away. We need Kozik to stay whole. Jackson, Piney's proxies, yay. Me, yay.
No. Sorry. Can't do it.
The real IRA Council. You give me Ames, I clear your mother. You give Jimmy, I clear your club.
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
We should get married. I loved her too.
So we are going to end this episode here, guys. It's been a really, really good episode. I don't know how long it's going to be, but like I said, it is mostly going to be a short one. I'm recording, or after editing it all later, when I get time around to it, it's roughly, I reckon, going to be about 15, maybe 13 minutes long. Not very long. If one of the things you've realised in this season, season 3, that some of the episodes are quite short, I do apologise for that. And the reason why some of the episodes are quite short is because generally, in season 3, there's been an awful lot has happened. The only main storyline here is really Abel being kidnapped. So you saw all the bits of them trying to put together all the bits that kind of made sense. So you'd get enough information so you could still see what the story is. But after doing all of that, I actually realised that it's quite short, and all the other scenes were just a bunch of shit. Just a bunch of shit that were just not even related to Abel being kidnapped. And that, considering that was kind of the main storyline for that season, it did trim out a lot of sections and made videos quite short in this season. But nevertheless, season 4 is going to be a hell of a storyline. If I can remember rightly, it's got a hell of a kick. Things are really going to change from then, and that means the video is going to be longer. Season 4 videos will most likely be 25 to 30 minutes long, so double the length. Other than that, I haven't got really much to cover apart from Apex videos that are still happening, so don't worry about that. I'm still going to be doing Apex. The support has still been amazing for season 3 and all the other seasons. It's been great. Yeah, so pretty much going to wrap it up there. Thank you all for the support. Give it a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.